The Christmas festivities officially begin in Genoa City this week. According to the Young and the Restless spoilers, families gather to celebrate and spread holiday cheer. But one character is in more of a grumpy mood. Here's a preview of the week of December 23 to 27. The Newman Ranch will be bustling with holiday cheer as Victor and Nikki host Christmas. Before the family arrives, the couple shares a kiss under the mistletoe. But the sweet moment is interrupted when Cole and Claire arrive. Since the holidays are a time for romance, there could be surprises for many couples and characters. Diane might not always get along with Ashley and Tracy, but a holiday miracle occurs when she joins her sisters-in-law for cocktails at Society. The women have had a difficult year dealing with many challenges but persevered. They toast to overcoming their challenges in the true Abbott fashion, a motto they might need in the coming year. While everyone is festive, Phyllis is a bit of a Grinch. It's been a tough time for her family between her car wreck and Heather's. To make matters worse, her friend Michael is defending Heather's killer, Sharon. When Phyllis sees Michael and Lauren at Society, she interrupts their dinner to blast her friends for their betrayal. Lauren argues back and lets it slip about things in Sharon's case. This piques Phyllis' interest, and she wants to know more. Will Michael tell Phyllis about the new info in Sharon's case, or will he obey the attorney-client privilege? Speaking of Sharon, she and Nick are determined to uncover Heather's real killer. But they take a break from the case to enjoy Christmas with their kids. Faith, Maria, and Tessa arrive at Sharon's house, where the family celebrates with Christmas carols. Will Sharon's good fortune and joy continue after the holiday season? It's going to be a jolly time in Genoa City this season. Hey everyone, welcome back to Radiant Serum. I'm Aubrey, and I hope your day is shining bright. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right into today's video. The holidays came a little early for the Young and the Restless star Connor Floyd. He popped the question to his girlfriend, Carly Fry, and the ring certainly lives up to his on-screen alter ego, Chance Chancellor. Floyd's new fiancée, Carly Fry, took to Instagram to share a photo of Floyd, who posed to the side with her hand touching his face. On her ring finger sat a gorgeous teardrop engagement ring. The caption simply read, "Yes." Floyd has portrayed Chance on Y&R since 2021. And Fry is a licensed esthetician and the founder of Glow Boss, a mobile spray tanning business. Fry's sister is actress Chelsea Fry. They pair have been dating since mid-2020. For the Monday, spoilers photos show the Newmans celebrating the holidays with some very special moments. Sharon puts all the drama behind her just for the day so she can spend the holiday with her girls. And Nick, of course. Faith, Maria, and Tessa join in the fun as Sharon decorates the tree and gets into the holiday spirit. Meanwhile, over at the ranch, Nikki spends a few precious moments with Claire and Cole. The home is a winter wonderland and decorated to perfection. Well, almost perfection. Claire and Cole present Nikki with a special gift to add to the decor, a photo of Claire, Victoria, Cole, Nikki, and Victor. The lovely family picture has Nikki beaming. At the same time, Phyllis dines with Michael and Lauren at Society. It doesn't look like it's all sunshine and roses, though. Judging from Phyllis' expression, Michael is about to give her an update that rocks her world. How will she react to learning that Sharon isn't the villain? The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of December 23, 2024 are here. Next week, fans can expect Daniel Romalotti Jr. to question Nick Newman. Chance Chancellor and Summer Newman talk about where things stand. Also, Billy Abbott has a tempting offer for Phyllis Summers. Y&R spoilers for Monday, December 23 reveal that Victor Newman shows his family what the true meaning of Christmas is all about. Over at Society, Phyllis ruins Lauren Fenmore Baldwin and Michael Baldwin's holiday dinner. Meanwhile, Sharon Newman receives an unexpected visitor. On Tuesday, December 24, Kyle Abbott ends up receiving a special gift from Jack Abbott. Diane Jenkins Abbott makes a toast in an attempt to smooth things over with Tracy Abbott and Ashley Abbott. Plus, Phyllis delivers some holiday cheer. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, December 25 reveal that there will be no new episode. On Christmas Day, expect to see a repeat from December 24, 1985. In the repeat episode, Victor was torn between Ashley and Nikki Newman. Lauren had issues connecting with Paul Williams. Also, Danny Romalotti was hoping for a miracle. On Thursday, December 26, Daniel questions Nick's support of Sharon. Summer and Chance have a conversation about where their relationship stands. However, will Summer agree to give Chance another shot, or is this romance over? Also, Billy comes to Phyllis with a tempting proposition. While Phyllis didn't take Billy's suggestion before, she might have a change of heart. On Friday, December 27, Chelsea Lawson has some disturbing news to tell Adam Newman. Nate Hastings and Audra Charles continue the Damien search. This will take them to Los Angeles, but what kind of man will they be meeting? Plus, Victor finally decides to give Cole Howard and Victoria Newman his blessing. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of December 23, 2024? What are your predictions for Sharon, Phyllis, Nick, Lauren, and Michael? What does the future hold for Nate, Audra, Chelsea, Adam, and the other residents of Genoa City? The Young and the Restless spoilers document that Sharon Newman's desire to unlock her repressed memories paid significant dividends. The details that Dr. Alan Lawrence's second hypnosis session generated were nothing short of a watershed moment. The audience was finally provided with needed details that allowed viewers to fill in the gaps they weren't shown during the initial event in Heather Stevens' condominium or in subsequently shown flashbacks. So the black-gloved hand on Sharon's shoulder is the breakthrough moment of the fall on Y and R. This sensational storyline has been filled with many turns, including Sharon's vindication, as Case's character now thankfully recalls and realizes she did not kill Heather. How could TBT have positioned one of this show's leading characters to be a cold-blooded killer? Plus, even if Sharon committed the killing and body dump while mentally unfit, she still would have been destined to spend many years in a supervised institution realistically. So fans were left wondering if Case was wrapping her run at 30 years, if there was some unknown breakdown in contract extension negotiations, or if the show was making budget cuts. It now seems that none of the above speculations was ever confirmed. Instead, viewers have now seen enough to know how Jordan Howard drugged Sharon and then framed her for killing Heather. Y and R spoilers. Thank you, Nick Newman. Daylight shined into this dark tale when Nick Newman focused on Sharon's medicine. He realized her behavior was off and took the extra step of searching the cottage. How she disposed of her prescription medication remained in the home where Schick once lived as a happy family involves some soapy magic. Viewers were asked to suspend disbelief and accept that Sharon didn't throw her pill bottles away, or that Nick dug them out of the trash before the ranch cleaning crew emptied the waste baskets. With the above in mind, Nick was able to find Sharon's pills and have them analyzed. That led to the toxicology tests, with Michael Baldwin learning through Chance Chancellor that her medication was laced with illicit drugs. From there, Sharon accepted dark forces were in play and agreed to hypnosis. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Jordan Howard screwed up? Ian Ward is furious because he believes Jordan is responsible for Nick having access to Sharon's pills. Ian believes Jordan should have taken all remaining medications so that no evidence would have existed. But Ian's demands aren't rational. Jordan was working on her own while he was hiding out in the seedy motel on the outskirts of Genoa City, Wisconsin. The next major step in this slowly revealed mystery is for Jordan or Ian to make a mistake in GC. Now that Ian's out and about, it might be him rather than Zeng's equally villainous character. So, Joren and Ian's discussions about setting up Sharon and her recovered memories solve the mystery and prove she did not kill Heather. But viewers still need to see flashbacks where Jordan drugs Sharon in the condominium, commits the act against Heater, learns how Sharon was manipulated to dump her body in the river, and sees how Phyllis Summers was run off the road for weeks later. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Genoa City can often be a revolving door where people enter the canvas only to exit and then return. Who will be coming and who will be going in the little town during the week of December 23 to 27? Time to find out. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Denise Tolliver returns. Lead and R spoilers reveal that Thelma Hopkins will continue her run as private investigator, Denise Tolliver. As fans know, Nate Hastings and Amy Lewis hired the PI to find his half-brother Damien. This past week, Denise offered Nate and Amy some good news, as she's located Damien in Los Angeles. However, now Nate and Amy have to take the reins and meet up with him. Sounds like Audra Charles may also join in on the fun, as a trip to LA is on the horizon for all three. Denise will appear during the Friday, December 27 episode to continue to help Nate and Amy with all this, and it sounds like Damien will appear in the new year. It was recently revealed that Nathan Owens was set to debut on the soap on Wednesday, January 8. While his character was not revealed, fans seem to believe he'll enter the role of Nate's half-brother. Only time will tell. Lie and R spoilers. Unsuspecting victims. Across town, fans will continue to see Ian Ward charm Tessa Porter, using her in his revenge plans against Mariah Copeland and her mother Sharon Newman. He's already successfully caused chaos in their lives, so what does he have up his sleeve for the next round of drama? That's hard to say. However, Ian will not only be luring Tessa in this coming week, but it sounds like Abby Newman Abbott Winters will get pulled in as well. Ian has scenes with both ladies on Friday, December 27. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that on December 27, 2024, Chelsea Lawson will have some disturbing news for Adam Newman. While much of the Chittum's focus has been on Connor Newman, there could be another situation. Is it possible that Chelsea or Connor crossed paths with Jordan or Ian Ward? The Young and the Restless spoilers, Chelsea Lawson's disturbing news. Lee and R spoilers reveal that on December 27, Chelsea will share some disturbing news with Adam. Now, Connor just went through a pretty long storyline that featured his obsessive-compulsive disorder. Lie and R spoilers. Connor Newman's OCD. Connor's symptoms were so bad that he had to be admitted to a residential treatment center. After a few months, Connor was released and seems to be doing well. Now, it's possible that Connor might not be doing as well as he seems. However, it also seems like that storyline is done and Chelsea's disturbing news could be about something else. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Adam Newman's heroism opportunity. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Adam has always been an outsider with the Newman family. Adam has tried to prove he belongs and even sacrificed organs to help Nick Newman's daughter, Faith Newman. However, it seems nothing is ever enough, especially in Victoria Newman and Nikki Newman's books. If Chelsea's disturbing news has to do with Jordan or Ian, then that could provide Adam an opportunity to be a real hero. Is it possible that Jordan or Ian befriends Connor? This seems to be more like Ian, as he's more direct and confrontational. Jordan seems to just put on disguises and watch from a distance. While Connor and Chelsea might not know who Ian is, there could be a creepy vibe or something he says that raises a red flag. Chelsea might not pick up on it right away, but maybe something comes to her later. That could provide Adam and Chelsea an actually interesting story arc. It could also provide Adam with a great opportunity to prove himself to the Newman family. When Jordan had poisoned the Newman family and held them hostage with Claire Grace Newman's help, they never even told Adam anything was wrong. For all they knew, Adam could have been Jordan's next target. That was pretty cold, so maybe this will prevent that from happening again. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of December 23, 2024 are here. Next week, fans can expect Daniel Romalotti Jr. to challenge Nick Newman. Chance Chancellor and Summer Newman discuss where things stand. Plus, Billy Abbott gives Phyllis Summers a tempting offer. Monday, December 23. Holiday plans interrupted. Lee and R spoilers for Monday, December 23 reveal that Victor Newman reminds his family about the true meaning of Christmas. Kind of ironic considering the type of man he is. Meanwhile, Phyllis crashes Lauren Fenmore Baldwin and Michael Baldwin's holiday plans. Plus, Sharon Newman gets an unexpected visitor. On Tuesday, December 24, Kyle Abbott gets a special gift from Jack Abbott. Diane Jenkins Abbott tries to make amends with Tracy Abbott and Ashley Abbott. Elsewhere, Phyllis delivers some holiday cheer. Wednesday, December 25, no new episode. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, December 25 reveal that it will be Christmas Day. There will be no new episode of the soap, but fans will be treated to a rerun from December 24, 19,858. In the repeat episode, Victor was divided between Ashley and Nikki Newman. Lauren struggled to connect with Paul Williams. Also, Danny Romalotti hoped for a Christmas miracle. The Young and the Restless spoilers, Thursday, December 26, 2024. On Thursday, December 26, Daniel will challenge Nick's support of Sharon. Summer and Chance discuss their relationship. Will Chance update Summer about Nick having Sharon's medication tested? Or is this discussion to end the romance? Plus, Billy presents Phyllis with a tempting offer. While Phyllis didn't jump on that offer before, could she have a change of heart? Friday, December 27, Finding Damien. On Friday, December 27, Chelsea Lawson shares disturbing news with Adam Newman. Nate Hastings works with Audra Charles to find Damien. Plus, Victor gives Cole Howard and Victoria Newman his blessing. However, fans know just how quickly Victor can turn on someone, even family. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of December 23, 2024? What are your predictions for Sharon, Phyllis, Nick, Lauren, and Michael? What does the future hold for Nate, Audra, Chelsea, Adam, and the other residents of Genoa City? On The Young and the Restless, the Newmans, Abbotts, and Winters families are gearing up for Christmas celebrations. But with New Year's Eve almost here, some will be letting down their guards and ringing in midnight on the town. With two crazed ex-cons hell-bent on revenge in town, is everyone safe? Or will there be collateral damage along Ian Ward's and Jordan Howard's path to destruction? Ian has a long track record of coming after the Newmans, starting from when Nikki and Paul were teenage members of Ian's cult. After Nikki was assaulted by Ian, she thought he was the father of her baby, Dylan McAvoy, but Paul ended up being the father. They didn't know it until many years later, after Ian was humiliated by Nikki's diary being read in court, which made him out to be the monster he was, and also when it was revealed that he was sterile and couldn't be Dylan's father. Ian also raised Maria in his cult after he'd ordered her to be stolen from Sharon at birth, and Sharon didn't even know she had twins until after Cassie died. At one point, Ian tried to team up with Adam to take down Victor, which resulted in the crash and burn of Newman Tower. He kidnapped Nikki, almost had Phyllis killed, and tried to lure Summer into his cult at one point. Despite his decades of hatred toward Nikki and her family, most of his crimes involved either using various Newman family members or extensions thereof to help hurt the Newmans, usually in the pocketbook. His cunning smile was enough to infuriate Victor, but knowing what Ian did to Nikki when she was young is something Victor will never forgive. Ian's newish girlfriend, on the other hand, is a straight-up killer. While she has only been on The Young and the Restless for just over a year, Jordan has made her way to legendary villain status on the show. Wanting to avenge Victor for breaking her sister's heart decades ago, Jordan kidnapped Claire at birth and let Victoria and Cole believe she died. She raised her to hate the Newmans and, when she was old enough, got her to infiltrate Nikki as her assistant at Newman Media and lure her to Jordan's house. There, Jordan tried to kill Victor, Nick, and Nikki. She didn't succeed, but they wouldn't have been her only victims. Unlike her boyfriend, Ian, Jordan doesn't mind being the one who gets blood on her hands. From what we have seen, Jordan also killed Seth, Nikki's AA sponsor, lit Victoria's house on fire, kidnapped Claire and Harrison, tried to kill Phyllis by running her off the road, and, most likely, killed Heather. While we are just learning how Ian and Jordan met and witnessing their romance of sorts, we're hard-pressed to call it love, so we'll go with kindred spirits. They have barely scratched the surface of their plot du jour to bring down the Newmans. However, one thing we know for sure, someone will get in the way, and that someone will suffer. Who could it be? The most obvious choice is Tessa. She's Mariah's wife, and Ian has taken off his disguise to introduce himself as Warren Masters. However, being the most obvious choice is exactly why we're going to skip over her. While Tessa will be affected, we're thinking she'll forever feel guilty for unknowingly giving Ian information about Mariah and Aria. Ian met Tessa at Society, where he's been hanging out to eavesdrop. But what about when he inevitably meets Abby and is introduced by Tessa as Warren? Will Abby recognize Ian and throw a wrench in his plans? Or will Ian even care? It's perfectly legal for him to be out and about on the streets of Genoa City. He was released from prison a long time ago. But when Nick and Victor find out that he's been in such close proximity to their family, tempers fly, and Ian lives for that type of reaction. It's Jordan that is supposed to be behind bars. Once word gets out that Ian is in Genoa City, keen eyes will be on the lookout. It's the one who spots him with his girlfriend who's going to be in danger. Jordan won't hesitate to remove anyone out of her path, even Abby. It was a busy week in Genoa City, and the Young and the Restless recap for December 16 to 20 had its share of drama and unresolved problems for people throughout Genoa City. One of the biggest was Sharon's risky gamble to undergo hypnosis, while Nate made a big decision and Ian turned on the charm. Alan arrived at Sharon's house. He told her and Nick that he would help but couldn't guarantee results. Sharon admitted she tried hypnosis before without success. However, she was desperate to recover her memory. Michael showed up and met Alan. Before starting, Nick asked Alan to confirm that Sharon could be brought back if things became too disturbing. Alan reassured him about safety protocols, and Sharon said she was prepared. Alan hypnotized Sharon, and she recalled driving the night of the accident. A dark pickup truck approached her, and she pulled over. She heard a crash and became distressed, so Alan brought her out of hypnosis. Sharon was certain the crash happened in the distance, meaning she didn't cause it. Michael said that the truck driver must have been responsible. Meanwhile, at Society, Billy and Phyllis had drinks. Phyllis vented about feeling unappreciated. Billy understood, but she doubted he could fully relate since he's an abbot. Billy urged her to move forward with their plan against Victor, but Phyllis worried about how it might impact Summer and Daniel. Billy said the whole thing was about reclaiming power and proving themselves. Phyllis remained cautious, though. At Society, Claire showed off a new outfit to Tessa and Mariah, expressing excitement about her corporate success. Maria shared concerns about Sharon's blackouts and ongoing hypnosis. Claire encouraged Mariah to trust the process, and Mariah received a text from Nick about Sharon's progress, so she left. Back at Sharon's, she thanked Alan and said she wanted to go deeper. Both Alan and Nick advised Sharon not to push too hard. Sharon shared her memories with Mariah, confident she hadn't forced Phyllis off the road. Nick wondered if the truck driver might have drugged Sharon. Alone at a motel, Jordan thought back about meeting Ian in prison. where he shared his hatred of the Newmans. The two bonded over their shared rage. When he showed up at their hotel room, Ian revealed that Claire was close friends with Mariah. He proposed manipulating Tessa while Jordan took care of Sharon. He demanded that Jordan eliminate Sharon permanently. Audra woke up late at Nate's condo. She worried she might miss out on job opportunities. Nate encouraged her, and they kissed before Amy arrived. Audra greeted Amy warmly and left. Amy expressed concern about her son Damien. Nate's private investigator had located Damien in Los Angeles. She explained Damien had been quitting jobs and seemed lost, which brought her to tears. Nate comforted her. At Society, Billy updated Sally about his conversation with Phyllis. Sally warned him he might set himself up for failure, but Billy was confident in his plans. Jack showed up, and they clashed over Billy's scheming against Victor. Billy asked Jack for help acquiring Chancellor, but Jack refused because of his friendship with Nikki. The brothers argued, and Billy said their relationship wasn't repairable. Hurt, Jack refused to enable Billy. Elsewhere, Kyle and Diane argued about her lingering in her office at Gibbot. Kyle accused her of prioritizing her career over family and questioned whether her intentions were genuine. Diane insisted she didn't mean the harsh things she had said. Kyle apologized and kissed her cheek before leaving. At Crimson Lights, Audra and Sally caught up with each other. Audra admitted she cried during dinner with Nate's family. Sally teased her about falling in love, but Audra denied it. In fact, she admitted that she was scared by Nate being able to touch her emotions. Sally encouraged Audra to stop fighting her feelings. Meanwhile, Nikki and Claire showed up at Chancellor, where Claire received flowers from Kyle. Nervous about her new role, Claire confided in Nikki, who reassured her to approach the day as a fresh start. Later, Kyle visited Claire to congratulate her and invited her to dinner to celebrate her first day. Back at Society, Billy texted both Phyllis and Sally. After some encouragement from Audra, Sally decided to join Billy. Victoria visited Nikki at the ranch to ask about Claire's first day. Nikki reassured Victoria that Claire had proven herself a true Newman. Victoria admitted she worried about Claire's newfound freedom, fearing it might overwhelm her. She told Nikki that it felt like losing her first baby again. Nikki comforted her, assuring her that Claire was on the right path. They also discussed Kyle sending Claire flowers and wondered if Victor would try to keep them apart. Nikki felt certain he would eventually accept the relationship. At Society, Claire and Kyle talked about her first day. Claire said it was helpful to open up to Nikki. Kyle encouraged her to believe in herself. Claire admitted she once had an agenda with Nikki. Kyle praised her strength and faith, which she downplayed. They kissed, and Claire reflected on looking forward instead of dwelling on her past. Kyle admired her resolve, but confided he struggled to trust Diane after her manipulative behavior. Claire urged him to talk to Jack. Kyle said that Jack wanted him to forgive and forget. At Crimson Lights, Diane vented to Esther about Kyle's distrust. Esther advised her to consider making a personal sacrifice to open Kyle's heart. Meanwhile, Tracy found Jack thinking about the past at the Abbott estate while holding a childhood ornament. Jack admitted his conflict with Billy and Kyle had resurfaced old anger. Tracy encouraged him to open up to Kyle and let go of guilt. Later, Jack and Kyle had a heartfelt conversation where Jack validated Kyle's feelings about Diane, but encouraged him to try rebuilding trust. Kyle agreed to make an effort and hung the ornament, sharing a touching moment with his father. Private investigator Denise met Nate and Amy at Crimson Lights with news that she had found Damien's address. She explained that Damien lived in a decent neighborhood but moved a lot. Denise urged them to decide quickly about contacting him. Amy suggested Nate go alone to approach his half-brother cautiously, fearing how Damien might react. Amy eventually agreed to accompany Nate, but insisted he meet Damien first. Nate reassured her this was their chance to set things right, and promised everything would work out. After Amy left, Nate texted Audra to join him in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, Lucy sobbed as she and her father, Daniel, finished packing Heather's belongings. Phyllis showed up, offering her support, but Daniel said he and Lucy needed to handle it alone. Lucy was sad, and she felt like they were erasing her mother. Daniel reassured her that Heather's memory would always live in their hearts. After Lucy left, Phyllis praised Daniel's parenting. Later, at Society, Phyllis confided in Daniel that she regretted turning down an offer from Billy to take on Victor. Daniel advised her to avoid reckless decisions, and he wanted to do a project together. Phyllis agreed to consider it but later texted Billy to meet. Elsewhere, Sharon grew impatient to uncover suppressed memories about the night Heather died. Despite Nick's concerns, she insisted on undergoing another hypnosis session. Ellen warned of potential trauma, but Sharon moved forward. Under hypnosis, Sharon recalled breaking into Daniel's apartment. Heather confronted her, and they struggled. Sharon remembered pushing Heather and collapsing on the couch. As the session ended, Sharon was adamant. The fragmented memories confirmed she didn't commit the crime. She felt relieved to know that the truth was coming. At Crimson Lights, Summer was surprised when Phyllis said she planned to buy a gaming console for self-care. They talked about how difficult the holidays would be for Daniel and Lucy. Meanwhile, Daniel dragged a Christmas tree into his apartment, attempting to cheer up Lucy by honoring her mother Heather's love for Christmas. Lucy eventually helped decorate the tree. Together with Summer and Phyllis, they shared memories, hung ornaments, and made wishes, with Lucy hoping her mom would stay in her heart and Daniel vowing to see the good in people like Heather did. Phyllis wished for justice for Heather's death. Elsewhere, Sharon recounted her hypnosis session to Nick and Michael. She remembered pushing Heather during an argument and sensing another person in the room. While Nick speculated this individual was the true culprit, Michael noted that her memories alone wouldn't hold up as evidence. Sharon felt worried, but Nick told her they would prove her innocence. At a motel, Jordan reminisced about meeting Ian in prison, where he encouraged her to embrace her hatred and seek revenge. She recalled Ian promising her freedom, and he helped her escape prison. Ian insisted they didn't need miracles to succeed. Jordan and Ian vowed to get everything they wanted. At Society, Mariah and Tessa discussed Sharon's progress. Ian, posing as a minister named Warren Masters, introduced himself to Tessa and admired photos of her daughter, Aria. After Ian left, Maria returned, joking he might be an angel in disguise. Back at the motel, Ian and Jordan solidified their plan and shared a kiss before planning their next move. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveals that Mariah Copeland and Faith Newman will be overjoyed to learn Sharon Newman remembered she isn't responsible for Heather Stevens' fatal outcome. After Faith and Mariah get updates on someone else being at the apartment that evening, Sharon will point out that Daniel Romalotti Jr. and Lucy Romalotti could still be at risk. Nick Newman will advise against telling Daniel and his family just yet since Christmas has to be hard enough this year. Instead of unloading confusing drama on them tonight, Nick will suggest just letting Daniel, Lucy, and Phyllis Summers celebrate. Sharon will wish she'd done more for the holidays, but Nick and the others will decide it's not too late to fill the cottage with Christmas spirit. Tessa Porter will join the decorating party and express relief over Sharon's hypnosis memories as well. Meanwhile, Y and R spoilers say there will be another Christmas celebration going on at the Newman Ranch. Victoria Newman will be sick in bed at the Tack House, so Claire Newman and Cole Howard will have to visit Victor Newman and Nikki Newman without her. After Claire hands over her gift for Nikki and Victor, they'll see that it's a portrait of the three of them plus Victoria and Cole. Although Cole will seem worried about being featured in that portrait, Victor won't have a problem with it. In fact, Victor will decide Cole is part of the family since he's proven himself to be a good guy and a wonderful father to Claire. There'll be a private conversation where Victor shows Cole acceptance and moves past all the Jordan dungeon drama. After Victor assures Cole that he won't interfere in his relationship with Victoria, that'll be great news for Cole and will feel like a holiday miracle. Cole will ultimately offer up some books that he thinks Nikki and Victor will like for Christmas, so they'll be grateful. As for Claire's present, Victor and Nikki will point out that it won't arrive until morning. Claire will be thrilled when she finds out she's getting a horse, so she'll gush over a picture of it. While Victor, Nikki, Claire, and Cole light the Christmas tree, Michael Baldwin will talk to Lauren Baldwin about Sharon's hypnosis revelations over dinner at Society. Now that the investigation is shifting to finding the real killer, Michael will be fired up to figure out who's actually responsible. Phyllis, on the other hand, will be livid when she overhears that real killer comment, since she'll believe Michael's got some bogus defense brewing. Michael will argue that there's legitimate new information that could change everything they know about the case. Although Michael will push Phyllis to back off, she'll refuse to let Sharon get away with this. Lauren will defend Michael and suggest there are puzzle pieces that Phyllis is missing, so she'll demand to know what they are. When Phyllis is unable to pry the whole truth out of Michael and Lauren, she'll head to the cottage and demand answers from Sharon herself. Phyllis will derail all the holiday fun happening with Sharon, Nick, Faith, Mariah, and Tessa. After Phyllis questions Sharon about the new info and mocks the Christmas decorations, she'll once again vow to make sure Sharon is held accountable. Sharon will finally reach her breaking point and insist she was wrong about her belief that she killed Heather. After Sharon declares that someone else did it instead, Phyllis won't seem like she buys that at all. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon and Phyllis have much more tension ahead, so stick with us for predictions on all the conflict. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.